And we're back. So in this session, I think what we're going to do is make the legs and the arms, and also, if we have time, start building the undercarriage. So just having a look at the shape of the leg. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a box, drag that up like so, like that, and then just start shaping it to the about the right size. Have some connection there. Like so. Also got a reference down here what they look like, so they go out and then in. This can all be changed later on. It just gives me a little bit of an idea of what it's going to look like. So smooth it. Yeah, it's starting to look like this shape. Look at reference again. Yep. That's fine. Now in the reference it has a piece come out around here. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape this to fit my background reference. So, and then I can go in with the editable poly on top. Oops. This one's there. Screw those out. Keep going back and having a look at the reference. Yeah. So as you can see, this bit here, this bit here. It's not going to be 100% exact. It's just to get the basic shape. Like so. Oops, I seem to have extruded an extra bit there by accident. That's okay. It happens. Sorry about the noise in the background. I've got the 3D printer going. You thought I was going to say you, didn't you? You thought I was going to say it because you're sanding.
Ha! You thought he was crazy talking to himself.
I am. Oh, voice in my head. Okay. So I'm going to cut the bottom of this off because that doesn't fit. And then I'm going to bring this down like so. There we go. So that's the start of the leg shape. Excuse me. Now, I've got a bit of the undercarriage here. If I look at the actual picture from the anime, you can see these undercarriage bits come out from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape that from a cylinder. It's all about looking at the different objects and what kind of shapes they're made up of, and also encourage decreasing the amount of sides you have. You can always smooth it again later. This gives you a little bit more control to start with. Making sure if you're scaling a cylindrical object that you have the correct scale tool clicked, or else it will scale in one direction and not all the others. In this case it's double arrows. The other one down the bottom, it'll warp the shape. It's good for something, it's very good for animating objects being squished, but it's not very good when you're trying to shape cylindrical objects. Another way of selecting these is just to grab the edges instead of the vertices. There we go, perfect. Oops, that's the start of an undercarriage. And then I've got a little bit that's extended out, so I'm just going to look at the reference again. So in the anime ones it hasn't got it, but on the toy it does. And it looks like it's just a rim. I'm just going to extrude that out. Yep. Yeah. Local. There. Local changes the orientation of the gizmo. For example, it's on world right now, so the y-axis is pointing upwards in this case. When I change it to local, it changes it to the orientation of the edge of the plane that I am editing. There we go. Oh, I don't want too much of a edge on that. Just like so. And then that's back to the reference to have a look at the next bit. Okay. So this is not 100% clear what is going on underneath here. So I'm going to go back to the images again. I know this is a cylinder, so I'll start with that. Start with the bits that you do know, and then work your way backwards. Make sure if you're rotating things that need to be 90 degrees or so, or any of the incremental. Say again? Incremental numbers, 15, 5, and so on. Make sure you have toggle snap selected, or else you will find that you won't be snapping at all. You'll just be rotating at random numbers, and that can be a real pain to fix later on. Okay, so move that in line so it's all in line with that. And then I'm going to start shaping this shroud. Now, if you're making objects that are a little bit more organic, like this shroud, it's a good idea to start with a very simple shape and then smooth it after you've got the basic shape down. That just allows you to not have to play around with lots of different vertices and things. You can just play with a few vertices and have the same effect. Okay, get to the right size. Right, for that. And then I want to hide all these pieces. Make this piece transparent. Oop. There we go. It's kind of like that. It doesn't show what it looks like inside. I guess something like so. Just gonna put a line down the middle, and I think if I look at this reference here, that doesn't show it. That doesn't show it. I don't know if it's in show it, but I believe that is pointed because of the angle of attack there. See, it's curving round. I have a strong suspicion that that is actually pointed at the tip. You can kind of tell objects when they're drawn in this way, if they're rounded or pointed, by the way this curve or the line is going. Just going to take it from the top here. Let's scale that in just a little bit. See what that looks like smooth. Not quite. Not quite what I want there. This looks a lot sharper down the bottom. So what I'm going to do is go into my edit mode. Just going to start adding more lines where I think they're needed. That's definitely more pointy, so I'm going to put one down the middle. think, see what that looks like. Now that's made it way too square. So I'm just gonna pull that up by hand. To there. I also suspect this piece here, yes, it appears to be hollow underneath. Okay. Yes, it appears to be hollow inside. So what I'll do there is I will remove polygons on the bottom. There we go. That's too far up now. Move that back. Like so. A shell to give it some thickness. Oh, too much. That was definitely a bit of a brown trans movement. But don't tell anybody. There we go. So that's the start of the shape that I want. Now when I unhide all, there we go. I'm using this cylinder as a reference, as you can see in the reference here. The shroud covers the shape, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to use the tools at my disposal to shape it to the correct shape. There we go. And then it's just a case of playing around with it, fitting it in, connecting lines along the edges to make it thicker, and so on. Oops. Yeah, that's good for now. That's the basic shape so far. Then if I move all of this underneath, there it all lines up. It's good. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do on the leg for now. I'm just going to start working on the arms. So again, same principle, look for the shapes that you can recognize. Yeah. I have no idea how long this video has gone on for. Just gonna keep going, I think. until I've made the front bit of the face there. So it's going to be a long one today. Here, I'm just going to look at my references. The arms don't usually show the joints, however they do quite clearly show the fingers. They are different on both hands. So what I might need to do is get a single hand reference. However, what I can do now is make this transparent. Oops. Start looking at the different shapes. So this is quite clearly a sphere, but I can use it more easily make it out of the end of this. So I'm just going to set this slightly, bring more up and out. So that was loud. There you go. Same as we did last time, just scaling and shaping the objects until they look somewhat like reference images. Yeah. Let's just start my arm. Just going to get these all the same colour. Like that. And I think also, before I forget, if I look at my reference again, this is a lot more square than what we currently have, so all I have to do then is add a connecting line in a bit closer to the top. Oops. Going on there. My Control Z seems to have broken. That's not good. Might have to restart the program. That doesn't usually happen. Yeah, Control Z has stopped working. Okay.
You should do it the long way around. You should do it the long way around. Choose, edit, undo.
Yes, thank you. That's okay. I fixed it now. Well, I fixed what I was doing now. There we go. That's almost fallen into shape. Just needs to pull. Oh, the printer's done. Pull that one down. That one needs to come in a little bit to there. That one needed to come in as well. I believe that one needs to come in a little bit. There. You see it's got round corners, but it's still got that boxy shape. It's a bit better. You'll find a lot of the time when you're modelling, what you're actually doing is just kind of twiddling your thumbs and thinking. That's what's making the video a lot longer. So I'm just planning ahead. It's best to plan ahead, because if you don't, you might find that you've done something that's very difficult to fix later on. So make sure you keep looking at your references. This is the end of it here. Let's go snipe. Chamfer on the end. Not quite so much. Point. There we go. And it also has a slit down the middle. And the way I'm going to make that slit is to rotate this so that I have the line straight across. And remove the front face. And I'm going to bridge. Like so. And I can take this face here and set it like that. That's almost. Both references are a little bit different. That's almost the correct size. Oops. Stroke 0.3. 0.3 is way too much. Let's try 0. Yeah. 0.2. Too much. 1.5. Too much. 1.3. A bit better. 1.1. It's okay. I can also scale it a little bit with the scale tool, like so. And then extrude it inwards. Like that. My undo has actually been completely disabled, maybe.
Even if you do edit?
Yeah, even if I do edit.
Huh.
It's completely disabled.
Well, that's not good.
It is kind of strange. It's very strange. I will have to fix that for next time. As you can see, the edit undo is disabled. So I'm gonna end this here. See you next time.